Yes, everyone, am I audible? So response, have you done the questions? Which questions? I have given a lot of stack questions on the group, right? Around 10. What about that? Yeah. Anyone started it? Okay. And I told you all to find the time complexity for binary search problem. Anyone did that? Correct. Its time complexity is again log n. I guess there is no need to explain it. Anyone can tell me the recursive equation for that? Anyone amongst you can tell me the recursive equation for it? It's simple. You can take this as T of n initially, order of 1. Again, if condition, it's order of 1. Again, an if condition, order of 1. This also order of 1. If array of mid is less than k, either this will be executed or this will be executed, right? So no matter what is executed, what will happen? It's almost getting half. So you can say that it will change to, sorry, T of n by 2. So I can write it as T of n is equals to T of n by 2 plus 1. You all have solved this equation. Once you will solve it, you will get it as order of log n. I'm not solving it again. As I told you that in future when you will be solving the questions, you will be getting the matching equations. Clear? Great. So today our topic is Tower of Hanoi. Those who do not know it, I'll first explain what is Tower of Hanoi and then we will proceed for the problem. Okay. So Tower of Hanoi is basically a tower with three discs. Like you can say you have three towers. Number of towers are always fixed, always fixed. You can name this tower as A tower, which is nothing but source star. This is a B tower, which is nothing but a temporary tower. And this is a C tower, which we call as a destination tower. For example, I am taking three discs over here. One, like the bigger one at the end, then a little smaller than that, and then the smallest of all. Your task is to transfer these three plates from source to destination such that it also looks like this, the bigger one in the end. The middle one in the middle, and then the smaller one. It should look exactly like this. And for transferring it, you can use the, like, as a temporary place to store the sheets or to store the plates, you can use this particular tower. Clear? Great. Now, there are two rules for that. First is, or you can say the constraints, you can only move one disk at a time. Clear? Like you cannot just take two disks and move it to another tower. You can only move one disk at a time. Next is, you cannot put a bigger disk over a smaller one. That is, if I move, let me just name this disk as 1, 2, and 3. If I put first disk over here, I cannot place second disk over it. If you will place this will be wrong. Clear? So these are the two constraints. Only these two constraints, if you are able to follow and you are able to make this like shifts move here, then your problem is done. Anyone having any questions? No, I am good. Okay, so we will do this task manually as of now. Manually in the sense, let's see what will be your first step towards this result. Can anyone tell me that? This is empty, by the way. This is an empty tower. You can use this as well. Okay. Those who didn't knew about Tower of Hanoi, did you understood that? In the class? Okay. So I'll just write here the output which you will see. So Kishan is saying we need to first move the first disk from A to C, as well as Bhuvnesh is saying that. And then move 2 from B. Okay, move 1 to C and 2 to B. Okay. So from like 2 will be moved from A to B. Done. Then everyone participate in this. Then again move 1 from C to B, giving you all the imagination. First, we are moving the first disk to C. We are moving the second disk to B. Then we are again moving this one, we are removing from here, and we are moving one over here. These steps are done. Then move 3 to C. From A, it will be moved to C. Next, I'll just draw that picture over here. This is your third. Then move. How can I move 2 to C now? Okay, move 1 to B, run from B to A. Okay. So these all will be removed now. Now we have to move 1 here. Done. Now we have to move 2 to C. So I'll just remove it from here and this will come over here. The steps are move 1 from B to A, move 2 from B to C. Now move 1 from A to C. So this will be removed. And finally 1 will come here. 1, 2 and 3. And here it comes. 1 is moved from A to C. Clear everyone? So the question is the same. Instead of these 3 disks, you will be given n number of disks which you need to move from source to destination, and you need to print all these steps in this exact same manner. Print these steps. Clear everyone? Yes. So can anyone find here the recurring problem? We know the bigger problem is we have to move the 3 disks from source to destination, or you can say we have to move n disks from source to destination. Can anyone find the smaller problems in this? And if yes, then can anyone explain me the process that why this particular problem, Tower of Hanoi, comes under the category of recursion? Okay, I'll give you the time to think for 2 minutes, then you can answer.
Ma'am, I have one question.
Hello.
Hello.
Is your voice echoing, Vishnu? Can you check your mic? Yeah, try to say it again. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, everyone. Yeah, Vishnu, now try to speak.
Hello, can
There is
Can
a
you
problem from
join?
your end.
Can you rejoin?
Yes, Aman, your voice is coming and it is not echoing at least.
I'm saying Vishnu should join again.
Can you be little more clear?
I'm saying Vishnu should join again.
Vishnu, you can join again. Yes. Anyone analyze this particular question? Does this question falls under recursion? And if yes, then why?
hello, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Oh yeah. So I think the question is like if there are n plates, then that height of that what a power tower should also be like that much.
Yes.
Okay. So what I see is these steps which are there in this, like you listed A to C, and the very last is A to C, is all that I see is a recursion, like from one till the bottom. It can be replicated multiple times to get this problem solved.
You need to identify what is getting repeated. Obviously, we all can see that there is multiple time we are moving disk from C to A, then A to C, B to A, C to B. That is all fine. I know you all can see that disk are moving between these three disk, like these three towers a lot. But the question is, any specific thing you can see which you can tell me, okay, ma'am, this is getting repeated, and if we will write a program based on this, we are going to get the right answer. That's my question. I hope it makes sense what I said. Bhuvnesh, same for you. You have said we are breaking the bigger chunks into the smaller chunks and repeating the same process. What is that? What are those smaller chunks? Okay, fine. You guys looked into it. That's a good thing. Now we'll see.
Once again, there are 7 steps in this if I count from top to bottom.
Hmm. Yes.
So yeah, these entire 7 should be in recursion. Then it'll happen. Like what I'm seeing is that from A it'll move to C, and then C to again B. All the 3 will move. No,
There are not always 3 disks. It can be n. Keep that
yeah,
in mind.
yeah. So I'm thinking, and
Okay, I'll tell you. Your main goal is only 2 things are happening over here. You know that you cannot keep a smaller disk on a bigger disk, right? Just imagine you had 3 disks. Okay, this is first, second, and third. 3 disks you have. If you have to move this biggest disk to the C or destination tower, you need to first place this 2 and 1 in a proper order in the B tower. Yes or no? So our goal is first to arrange these n-1 disk in the B tower so that we can easily move the nth disk from source tower to the destination tower. Getting this? Yes. So what will happen if I am writing a program, let's suppose, which I'm naming it as Tower of Hanoi. We need to only print the result in this. So I'm taking it as a void Tower of Hanoi. In this particular, you will like function, you will be given n number of disk. You will be given the source tower? You will be given the destination tower and you will be given the temp tower. These are the necessary things provided. Clear? Okay. Now, I'm just assuming here that to move the nth disk, I need to call this Tower of Hanoi function. This Tower of Hanoi function is gonna arrange my n-1 disk from the source tower. What is the destination tower for these n-1 disk? Temporary tower. So in place of destination, I will be writing here temp. Okay. And I can use the actual destination tower as a temporary tower in here, right? As you all see that we first moved the A disk, like the first disk, to the C, right? Everyone remembers that? Yes. So here I can write it as destination. Clear? Now, assuming that this particular function call has done its work, we can simply print here that n will be moved from source to destination. I'm not writing a proper print statement. I'm just giving you the hint. This will be written correct. And now what is your task? Already all the n-1 disk which are present on the temporary tower. Now you have to make them reach to the destination tower, correct? So for that, we will be again calling our Tower of Hanoi function. Number of disks are still n-1. Now your source has become temp because all your n-1 disks are present in the temporary tower. Clear or not? For destination, it is the actual destination tower. And for the temporary, now you will be using the source. Only moving these towers, your work will be done. Clear or not?
Ma'am, one more time. So first is we the destination to all to temp, and then again n-1 to
You are
destination.
moving. You know that you have to keep your biggest disk to the destination, right?
Yes.
For that, you need to move n-1 disk from source to temporary.
Yeah.
Clear this thing?
Yeah.
Now, once your n disk is set, next goal is to move these n-1 disk also to the destination tower.
What about the nth disk?
Nth disk is moved, right? We only need to print the steps. It is moved.
Okay.
Okay. Now your goal is to move these n-1 disk from temporary to destination using the source tower as your temporary variable now, or you can say as a temporary tower now. Clear?
Yeah.
Anyone in the class having questions? You will stop this process when your number of disk will be, what will be the base condition for this? One also is fine. You can write 0 also. That will also be good. If n is equal 0, then you need to return. Because if it is 1, then also you need to move a step, that is from A to C. So that cannot happen. Clear? Guys, is it clear?
No, I didn't understand why n equal to 0 is the base condition.
Okay, what can you take as a base condition? Just tell me.
So, as in when, so we are not assigning n a new value. Like I don't see n, we are assigning it n equal to dash, something like that.
Why will we assign? We are reducing its value every time. Why will we assign the value?
Okay. Yeah.
N will be given by the user, and every time you're reducing its value by 1. Like 1 by 1, you are setting the values, right? Or
Yeah,
setting the disk.
right.
So you understood why n is equal 0.
Yeah.
Yeah, tell
It's
me why. Why it cannot be 1?
uh like the value when we pass 1, then it will become 1 minus 1 0 in this.
Why when 1 comes, it directly don't return? Why n minus 1 is required? It's simple. Even if you have got 1 disk, it will be present in the source tower, and at least you need to move that 1 disk from source to source to destination, right? So
Okay.
you cannot just write that if n is equal 1, return. Clear? At least one step will happen, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Time complexity. Just tell me the equation. Time complexity, you have to figure it out.
So O1 like that, then O half. Let me type it here.
Hello, I don't know if you were speaking Vishnu.
Yeah. So I mean the execution, the first line, if n equal to 0 is O1.
Let like others think as well. So think it in your mind and then tell me the equation. Okay. So overall, if I write, you know that these both of them are going to execute. So T of n is equals to 2t n minus 1. Both are same because plus order of 1. Overall, if you will solve this, what was the answer for this equation? Anyone remembers? No, it's not order of n. It's order of 2 to the power n. Correct. Yes. Now, if anyone has any questions in the Tower of Hanoi, I am asking it for the last time. You can ask, please. Otherwise, I'll just move on to the next question. Anyone wants me to analyze this question? Real-time scenario of Tower of Hanoi. Okay. It can be like it's an imaginary question, but you can search for it. Like as of now, I am not remembering any of the scenario in the real time, but you can search for it. I will also look and I will be telling you tomorrow. Okay, like imaginary situations, if you want to imagine, there are so many. But if you want to connect with the real scenario, real time scenario, Bhuvnesh, have you been asked it? The real time use case for Tower of Hanoi? No. Okay. In the interview question, you are only asked how to implement Tower of Hanoi, but not the real time scenario. Yeah, but if you want, I'll just be telling you tomorrow. Okay, no need to worry about that. Yeah, anyone want the analyzation of Tower of Hanoi? Because I am pretty sure that you all have accepted what I have written here, but no one have analyzed it. Like, what are the steps gonna happen over here, right? So I'll just be taking a very small example over here. Tower of Hanoi. I will take 3 disks. My source tower A, my temporary tower B, and my destination tower C. Sorry, my bad. It was not BC, it's destination tower and then temporary tower. It will be split into 2 parts. It will call Tower of Hanoi n minus 1, 2. Now it has to move first from source to destination. Now will be the temporary tower using the destination tower. And here it will be Tower of Hanoi n minus 1. You have to move from temporary tower to destination tower using the source tower. In the middle, you have to print that you moved C disk from source to destination, that is A to C. Clear, guys? First step clear. But these 2 steps are gonna be in the pending zone as of now. I just wrote it, but these are not gonna happen at once. As soon as you call this Tower of Hanoi function, it will be calling another Tower of Hanoi function. And here the parameters will be 1. It will be moving from source. Now your temporary C will come and B will be the temporary for this case. Again, it will be calling another Tower of Hanoi function. Since it is recursion, it is moving inside and inside until it reaches the base condition. 0, A, here it will come as B and C. Clear, everyone? When it will be 0, it will simply return without any value. Now this function has returned, so it has to print the value, right? You can see 3 steps are there. Once this function call, just a minute. Once this function call is completely over, then you need to sorry. Okay. Yep. Once this function call is over, you need to print. So you will be printing here. One disk is moved from A, that is your source, and your destination here is C, so C. This will be printed. After printing, again this Tower of Hanoi function will be called. So it will call to Tower of Hanoi 0, and your source now will become C. Sorry, my bad. Can anyone tell me what will be the source? Yes, guys, be quick. Source here will be the temporary tower. Destination will be the same, C, and you will use as a temporary tower A. Again, this will return nothing. And this particular function call is over. Now it will return to the calling function of 2. Everyone, are you clear now? I mean, everyone means everyone in the class, not just 1-2 people in the class who are like responding and others just think that we are here for the entertainment. Yes, Vishnu, Aman, Ashish, Bhuvnesh, Gaurav. Any questions, guys? Ask it right now. There is no sense of staying quiet all the time. Bhuvnesh, did you got it? Writing the code. Aman, Ashish, Sai, Mani, Vipin, what about you guys? Again, once it has been written and this like the left side has been executed properly, it will be printing next statement, that is you have to move second disk from A to B. Clear? So you all can see our order was also the same. This was your first statement to be printed. This was your second statement to be printed. Correct? Again, tower of Hanoi function will be called and it will call as 1. Now the source here will become C, destination is B, and your temporary tower is A. Again, this will be calling the functions, that is TOH 0, comma, source will remain as C, destination will be A, and temporary tower will be B. This will return nothing, so but it will just get executed fully. Coming to the print statement, for the print statement it will print first disk should be moved from C to B. Everyone getting this or not? Is it correct? C to B.
I'm just thinking again from 1 to 2 to 2.
I am not sure what you are saying.
Yeah, I'm just comparing that. Is it going in the proper order?
Yeah, it is going. You can see you moved first disk from A to C. You moved second disk from A to B. And now you're moving your first disk back above the second disk. That is from C to B. Okay, I guess
Yeah.
Bhuvnesh executed the function. So tower of Hanoi 0, and here it will come as A, B, and C. That's it. So this particular side is executed completely. This will go back here. This will go back here. This will go here. Now it will print. Third disk will be moved from A to C. Clear? Now the only thing remain is the right side part. Will you like to execute this on your own, or will you like me to execute this on your behalf? Because I have already given you the idea how the things are happening. Always in recursion, it goes till the base condition, like it keeps on calling the function until it reaches the base condition. Once reach the base condition, it start returning the values. Okay, Aman will try. What about the remaining? Guys, if you have even the slightest of doubt in this, this is the very basic question I can explain to you all, okay, in the recursion with a proper demonstration of how the process is going on. In the coming question, like in the coming classes, recursion is going to be slightly more intense, and I can't always give you the demonstration of the execution. So if you have it right now, the questions and all, just ask it. Should be fine. We'll try. Okay. So will you like to try right now? Just finish it up. Take 2 minutes of time and finish it. Did you all finish that? Guys, am I audible to all? Have you done it or not? Doing okay. Once done, just ping on the chat box. Vishnu is clear. So Vishnu, just do it, like finish this particular execution. Guys, is it still not done? I wrote, okay. Others, what about you? Okay, then you all give it a try and we'll be discussing the next question tomorrow. Okay. So have a nice day and thank you for attending the session. We'll connect tomorrow. Thank you.